Don't know who he is truly a living legend. In fact, our governor inducted him into the California Hall of Fame just a couple of weeks ago in December. And in fact, our governor started bodybuilding and weightlifting at Muscle Beach, and one can attribute his career to Joe, because Joe is the one who gave him his self-confidence, his sense of self-worth and indifference. When we exercise, we try to get our energy together so we can deal with the day. Some of it is for mental reasons, some is for physical reasons. But the whole bodybuilding experience, the whole experience of exercise, frankly, that we all must do, in fact, in part, came from Joe. Joe believed so much in this that he institutionalized it over the years. And I must say, 60, 70 years. So if I could just read a little bit about him, I think you'll all register with him, especially if you've worked out this morning, got any stretches, have any bells at home, or go to the health club yourself. It's all because of Joe, because he really tied it together. Joe is the co-founder of the International Federation of Bodybuilders, and creator of Mr. Olympia and Miss Olympia contests. He is the publisher of several bodybuilding and fitness-related magazines, most notably Muscle and Fitness, Flex Men's Fitness and Shape, and is the manufacturer of a line of fitness equipment and fitness supplements. If you ever use those supplements or ever use those machines, this is the man who put it all together. He was born in Montreal, Quebec, before founding this, and he published the first issue of Your Physique magazine in 1936, when he was 17 years old. Lots of other magazines we can go through, but in 1983, he was named Publisher of the Year by the Periodic and Book Association. And this line here, folks, Joe, the once scrawny, poor Jewish boy with a 7th grade education, began his bodybuilding and publishing empire with $7 at the age of 17 after building his own barbells out of junk car wheels and axles. I mean, this is really the start. Most of us don't realize the history of the whole exercise movement is right here with Joe. On Labor Day, I had the pleasure in 2006 to be with our governor, and Arnold, who was a protege, presented him with the Venice Muscle Beach Hall of Fame Lifetime Achievement Award. Standing here are some other folks that are best friends of his, and I just want to mention Joe Weider here. Joe's been the guy at Muscle Beach, and he puts together more programs, but it's all been inspired by this man sitting next to me. And one of the things I want to read from this certificate is the one that, of course, makes me very, very happy. Joe Weider, through his selfless acts of decency, compassion, and dedication to the well-being of others, has continually shared his good fortune with others by making charitable donations over the decades, which have benefited children, students, seniors, law enforcement personnel, neighbors, and cities throughout a common thread of benevolence to weave through the fabric of our society. God bless you, Joe, for all you've done for all of us. Thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you to Mr. Weider. He may not know this, but 10 years ago I opened a $10 million YMCA in my district. We opened up our first exercise rooms for the public, and we bought Weider equipment for that. And you donated a lot of the equipment. The company donated a lot of the equipment, as well as gave us a great discount. So in our YMCA, we had a lot of Weider equipment for our people. So I just want to say publicly thank you for the 5,000 people a day that now go into that YMCA. It's one of the biggest things. Thank you for being a leader in the field and then opening the company and supporting a great organization like the YMCA. Thank you. Congratulations.
Mr. Allerton. Yeah, I just want to say what a thrill. I know you wouldn't know it by looking at me, but when I was a kid, my dad used to tell me about Joe Weider. I think it was dynamic tension, and it was a concept that Mr. Weider was espousing. And I actually used to get magazines, and I understand that it wasn't just about weightlifting. It certainly wasn't. Dynamic tension wasn't about weightlifting. It was about nutrition. And I just want to say that the Northeast San Fernando Valley has the highest rate of obesity in the entire state of California. And so when I look around, I just wish that we could do more to educate people about nutrition and what they're consuming and what it is doing to their body. And those things you were doing before I was born. And it's something that is much needed. So we want to thank you for your contributions and thank you for educating even those of us who weren't tremendous examples of your work, but nevertheless who respected your work. We want to thank you for your life and for everything that you contributed. Thank you.
Mr. Lamont.
Mr. Rosendahl, thank you for bringing up an American icon, a world icon, a Canadian icon. What a special day it is for you, Joe. I'm pleased to see you again, and the work at Venice Beach over the years has created that iconic place. I don't think it was for Muscle Beach, Venice Beach wouldn't be what it is. It really helped bring it up. So my congratulations to you and your entourage, and it's such a fine day. Good job, Joe.
Mr. Peretz.
Well, I just wanted to recognize, and I'm not speaking on this because I miss their muscles myself. Actually, I just wanted to acknowledge you for something else, which is, I believe you were the first to have a column on HIV and AIDS in a straight magazine that was not related to the gay community, but dealt with sports and athleticism and got the word out in a very important way. And I think that was very courageous. And in addition to all the good things that you've done and you're being acknowledged for, I think that's one that I noticed and many others have noticed, and wanted to thank you for that as well.
All right, back to you, Mr. Lamont.
Yes, before Joe speaks, on a personal note, my brother Frank, who was the oldest of us 8 children, was a scrawny guy, and he really had to reflect on himself. He followed you every step of the way. He got the magazines, he got the weights, he worked out and became a very strong, powerful guy. But you were his inspiration for both mental and physical health. Thank you personally, Joe, for that. That's right, that's right.
Well, you heard my story. I didn't only practice weightlifting or for context. I always preach good nutrition, getting rest, getting out the outdoors, and play, have fun. Because you cannot develop a good body unless you do all these various things. The people used to think that bodybuilding and exercise was silly. I remember when I began publishing at the age of 17 or 18, everybody thought I was crazy. The medical profession said, it's no good, you're going to get hurt, you're going to hurt yourself, you're going to get sore back, you're going to break your neck or head. Even the psychiatrists say, bodybuilders look in the mirror all the time, thinking of flexing their muscles, becoming very physical to us. We were not looking at ourselves. We were looking at the flaws in our figure so that we can improve upon it at all. I had to go through a lot of things, but I loved it all. When I started, I couldn't go to high school, college. We didn't have any money. I was poor. But I got a good job for working 80 hours a week for $2. Made me happy. I was pulling the wagon with groceries for delivery to various people who couldn't carry them. But all these years, I was very, very, very happy. The only time I'm not happy is when in 1972, I got my sciatic nerve attacking me. I'm not being very, very difficult. But I'm glad that I contributed so much to make people happy, making them aware of good food, good sleep, and good care, and love. Thank you very much.
God bless you, Joe. God bless you.